Hello. Hi guys, am I audible? Anyone can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I can see only 4 of you have joined the quiz. And there are other participants. Join using the link I have shared in the group, or use this code. Go to menti.com and use this code 27073680. So hi, good morning. I'm Pratikesh Shankar, and I am the course anchor of Project Maverick, and that is LawSikho CLAT prep. So today I will be hosting this quiz. Hope you will enjoy this and learn from this quiz. How are you guys doing in this pandemic? Are you all well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please take care. So let's start. So the first article in today's newspaper is hard to understand why corrective action was not taken sooner. So this interview is with the chair of regional task force of the Lancet Commission, and this commission works to understand the impact of pandemic and how recommendations can be made to suppress the pandemic, and how they can work on humanitarian grounds arising because of pandemic. So this the regional task force on Lancet Commission works in this manner. Okay, so this is a interview you can read in today's newspaper. So the first question is, which of the following apex body in India is responsible for formulation, coordination, and promotion of biomedical research? So your options are Indian SARS, CoV2, Genomics Consortium, National Center for Disease Control, Indian Council of Medical Research, or none of the above. So answer fast. Which of the following apex body in India is responsible for formulation, coordination, and promotion of biomedical research? Okay. Okay, great. So Indian Council of Medical Research, that is ICMR, is the apex body in India which is responsible for formulation, coordination, and promotion of biomedical research. So what is biomedical research? Biomedical research is the broad area of science that involves the investigation of biological process and the causes of disease through careful experimentations, observation, laboratory work, or analysis and testing. So this is what biomedical research is. So let's move to the next question. So our next question is, Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomics Consortium was launched in which year? This Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomics Consortium was launched. 1990, 2019, 2020, or 2000? Answer fast. Great, great. So the correct answer is 2020. So what is this genomics? Genomics is defined as the study of genes as their functions and related techniques. So this body was formed in 2020 across the nation to understand the effect of this virus across the nation and aiding our understanding. So this body was formulated to aid the government in understanding how virus is spreading, and it is how it is evolving itself day by day. As we see that we hear in news, this virus is getting it is changing its nature, so it is expanding or changing its nature. So this body is there to understand this, to uh, study on the COVID virus, okay, coronavirus. So third question is, National Center for Disease Control under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is headquartered at which place this National Center for Disease Control is headquartered? Chennai, Delhi, Bangalore, Lucknow. This is a very easy question. If you are going through the newspaper, then you all must be knowing this. National Center for Disease Control. Great. Yes, it is headquartered at Delhi. Okay. So most of you have answered it correctly. Nice. This is also an important article, Anti Microbial Resistance. So what is anti microbial resistance? Anti microbial resistance occurs when virus, bacteria, fungi, or parasites change over time, time to time, okay, and no longer respond to the medicines that we give to that disease. So it is it is changing time by time. So this article is based on that antimicrobial resistance, the silent threat. So you can read this article in today's newspaper. Fourth question is, which of the following gain resistance over time and not respond to medications in antimicrobial resistance? Bacteria, virus, fungi, parasites, or all of the options are correct? I've already explained you what is antimicrobial resistance, so I don't think you will find any problem in answering this question. Okay. So the correct answer is all of the above. It is not against only bacteria or virus or fungi parasites. It is about all. In antimicrobial resistance is against anything like bacteria, virus, fungi. So all of the options are correct. Okay, which of the following gain resistance? So all of these gain resistance over time and do not respond to medications. Okay, so all of these are correct. Get ready for fifth question. Through which of the following was National Action Plan on AMR 2017-21 launched in India? AMR is Anti Microbial Resistance. This is a short form. So your options are Shimla Declaration, Delhi Declaration, none of the options, Lucknow Declaration. Through which National Action Plan on AMR 2017-21 was launched. Correct. So through Delhi Declaration in 2017, this was launched. 2017 through Delhi Declaration, National Action Plan on AMR 2017-21 was launched in India. Great. Let's move to the leaderboard, I think. Yes, so we have the leaderboard. Okay, I think Rohit is new in this quiz. Great, Rohit is leading the board. And then we have this article, gasping for air, gasping for answers. So you all know we are facing the problem of oxygen cylinders. So go through this article in today's newspaper. We have next question. What is true about plasma? We all know about plasma. So what is true about it? Plasma carries water, salts, and enzymes. It is the largest part of the blood, composed of 90% water, or all of the options are correct. So what is true about plasma? Every day we hear about plasma. Like in COVID, we are depending on plasma as well. So what is true about plasma? Okay, you all. Oh, you're right. All these are correct. Plasma carries water, salts, and enzymes. It is the largest part of the blood and it is composed of 90% water. So all of the options are correct. And most of you have answered it correctly. Great. Then we have next question. What is SpO2 levels? What are in the news recently? Amount of oxygen in the lungs, amount of oxygen carrying hemoglobin in the blood, amount of oxygen in the lungs being converted into CO2, or none of the options. So what is SpO2? We all are using, in many houses, we are using oximeter to check this SpO2. So what is this SpO2? Okay, you all have voted. Yes, correct. So SpO2 is amount of oxygen carrying hemoglobin in the blood. So this is SpO2. And we use oximeters in our homes to check this SpO2 level in this pandemic. Then we have next question. Next article is about supply chain resilience. So what is supply chain resilience? It is the ability to handle unexpected events and to respond and recover quickly to the disruptions. So as we see, the pandemic has brought many disruptions in the country. So we depend on different countries for the supply chain. We don't just depend on a particular country, because there might be condition like if we are depending on a single country and if there are disruptions in that country, then we will face problems. So we depend on different countries for the supply chain. So this article is about that. You can read it. We have next question. 8th question. Supply Chain Resilience Initiative is an initiative by 3 countries, including India, Japan, Australia, and or all of the options are correct. So, Supply Chain Resilience Initiative is an initiative by which 3 countries? India, Japan, Australia, or all of these options are correct. Correct. All of these options are correct because all these are in this supply chain resilience initiative. All these 3 countries are there: India, Japan, and Australia. So all of the options are correct. Great. Most of you have answered it correctly. We have 9th question here. The aim of supply chain resilience initiative is to diversify supply risk and not be dependent on one nation, to build industrial corridor between India, Australia, and Japan, to improve the logistics and create custom-free region, or none of the options. I've already explained you what is this supply chain resilience initiative. So you will answer it correctly, I guess. The correct answer is to diversify supply risk and not be dependent on one nation. As I was explaining the meaning of supply chain resilience, I told you that if we are depending on only any one country, then there might be problems. So we depend on different countries. Like if a disruption goes on in one country, then we don't suffer. So we depend on other countries as well. So supply chain resilience initiative is to diversify supply risk and not be dependent on one nation. Okay, so this is the correct option. We have last question here. Okay, we have this article, salutary steps. So you can go through this article as well in today's newspaper. We have last question here. Election Commission falls under which part of the Constitution? So under which part of the Constitution Election Commission falls? Part 4, Part 6, Part 5, Part 10, or Part 15? Under which part Election Commission falls? Okay, great. The correct option is part 15. Most of you have answered it correctly. So part 15 starts from Article 324 and it ends at Article 329A. So under this part, there is mention about Election Commission. So Election Commission falls under part 15 of the Constitution. Okay, so let's see the leaderboard. Who is the winner today? Okay, Rohit is today's winner. Congratulations, Rohit. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's quiz and you learned many things from this quiz. So keep joining. Bye bye. We are ending this quiz now.